Have you ever felt like your prayers are just bouncing off the ceiling? You pray, and you pray, but it feels like nothing is happening. You look around and see others getting their breakthroughs, their miracles, and you start to wonder, God, have you forgotten about me? If you've ever felt that way, I want you to know you are not alone. It's a feeling that every person of faith has experienced at some point. It's that waiting period, that space between the prayer and the answer, that can be the most challenging part of our spiritual journey. But today, I want to encourage you with a simple, yet powerful truth. Keep praying. Miracles happen in God's time, not ours. It's so easy to get discouraged when we don't see immediate results. We live in a world of instant gratification. We want fast food, instant downloads, and next-day shipping. We've become conditioned to expect everything right now. And when our prayers aren't answered on that same timeline, doubt starts to creep in. We start to question if we're praying correctly, if we have enough faith, or if God is even listening. These are natural human reactions, but they don't reflect the truth of who God is. His silence is not absence. His delay is not a denial. Think about some of the greatest stories in the Bible. Abraham and Sarah waited for decades for the promised son, Isaac. They were old, well past the age of childbearing, and it seemed impossible. But they held on to the promise, and in God's perfect timing, Isaac was born. Joseph was sold into slavery by his brothers, falsely accused, and thrown into prison. He spent 13 years in hardship, seemingly forgotten. But God was with him every step of the way, preparing him. When the time was right, God elevated him to the second highest position in all of Egypt, where he saved his family and an entire nation from famine. What do these stories teach us? They show us that God's timing is always perfect. He sees the bigger picture that we can't see. While we're focused on the immediate problem, He's working on a long-term solution that is far greater than anything we could imagine. The waiting period is not a passive time. It's a period of preparation. God is using this time to build our character, to strengthen our faith, to teach us patience, and to mold us into the person we need to be to receive the blessing He has for us. A miracle received before you're ready for it might not be a blessing at all. Imagine you're planting a seed. You water it, you make sure it gets sunlight, and then you wait. You don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You trust the process. You know that deep beneath the soil, unseen by your eyes, life is happening. Roots are forming. A sprout is pushing its way up, and eventually it will break through the surface. Prayer is like planting that seed. Every time you pray, you are watering that seed of hope with faith. You may not see the growth immediately, but something is happening in the spiritual realm. God is working behind the scenes, arranging circumstances, moving people, and preparing the way for your miracle. So, what do we do in the waiting? We keep praying. We don't just pray once and give up. Let's also talk about the nature of a miracle. A miracle is, by definition, an extraordinary event that surpasses all known human or natural powers, and is attributed to a divine agency. It's something that can only be explained by God's intervention. If our prayers were always answered instantly and exactly as we asked, would they truly feel like miracles? Part of what makes a miracle so powerful is the waiting, the struggle, the moment when all hope seems lost, and then suddenly, God steps in. It's the contrast between our impossibility and His possibility that magnifies His glory. Think about your own life. Maybe you're praying for healing, for a financial breakthrough, for a restored relationship, or for direction and purpose. Don't let the calendar dictate your faith. Don't let the clock rush God. His ways are not our ways, and His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. He knows the exact moment your miracle needs to arrive to have the greatest impact, not just for you, but for everyone who witnesses it. Your story of waiting is becoming a testimony of faithfulness. Your period of struggle is setting the stage for a demonstration of His power. Sometimes, God's answer isn't a yes or no, but a wait. And wait is one of the most active, faith-filled words in our spiritual vocabulary. Waiting on the Lord means trusting in His sovereignty. It means believing that He is good, even when our circumstances aren't. It means holding on to hope when everything around us screams despair. It means continuing to praise Him in the hallway while we wait for the door to open. Your praise in the waiting is a powerful weapon against doubt and discouragement. So today, I want to encourage you to shift your perspective. Instead of seeing the waiting period as a punishment or a sign of God's displeasure. See it as a sacred time of preparation. He is working on you before he releases the work he's doing for you. He is building a foundation of faith in you that can support the weight of the blessing that is coming. Your character is being refined like gold in the fire. Don't compare your journey to someone else's. Your path is uniquely designed by a God who loves you intimately. He knows your strengths, your weaknesses, and the specific lessons you need to learn. Your timeline is not their timeline. Your miracle is custom-made for you, and it will arrive at the divinely appointed time. When it does, you will look back and see how every piece of the puzzle, every delay, every detour, was part of his perfect plan. You'll understand why it had to happen the way it did, and at the time it did. So, my friend, don't give up. Don't stop praying. Keep knocking. Keep seeking. Keep asking. Fill your waiting time with worship, with gratitude, and with reading his word. Remind yourself of his promises. Remember the times he has been faithful in the past. Your breakthrough is on the way. The dawn is coming. God has not forgotten you. He is listening. He is working, and at just the right time, your miracle will arrive. It will be more beautiful and more meaningful than you ever could have imagined, all because it happened in God's time. Thank you for watching. If this message encouraged you today, please like this video and share it with someone who might need to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe for more content to inspire your faith journey. Remember, keep praying. Your miracle is closer than you think.